3 weeks into the manhunt for Brian Laundrie, police are offering up new details about their interactions with his parents, describing the couple's behavior as, quote, odd. It was Laundrie's parents who led officers to the vast nature reserve where they've spent nearly a month searching for him. So far, though, they have found zero sign of him. CNN's Nadia Romero is in Northport, Florida, outside the Laundrie home. Nadia, tell us about these, quote, odd interactions.
Yeah, Jim. So Gabby Petito's family, remember, they live in New York, and so they called down here to the Northport Police Department looking for their daughter. They hadn't seen or heard from her in quite some time, and they knew that before she went on that van trip with her ex-fiance, Brian Laundrie, out west, she was living in this house behind me with Brian Laundrie and his parents. So they called and reported their daughter missing. Well, Northport police officers say they came to the house to try to talk to Brian Laundrie's parents, and they received basically a business card with the details of their attorney, and they were told that they weren't going to answer any questions about Gabby Petito. That's why Northport said the interaction was odd. So the police officers were told by Brian Laundrie's parents that they last saw and heard from their son on September 14th. And so for the past couple of weeks, that was the date we were given, and that we thought he was going to the Carlton Reserve. But then it was just this past week that the parents said, oh, no, it wasn't September 14th. It was actually September 13th, a day earlier. And the lawyer for those parents say that it was a simple mistake and nothing to really read into there. But Northport Police has been really facing a lot of criticism and scrutiny over the last couple of weeks because people wonder why they didn't arrest Brian Laundrie, why they didn't do more, and listen to the spokesperson explain their legal limitations.
I mean, the guy goes for a walk in the Carlton Reserve. He's not wanted for a crime. I mean, what are we supposed to do? We're going to go tree to tree, following him back through the woods? I mean, you know, it just wasn't there with the information we had in this case.
So at the time that they were surveilling Brian Laundrie, remember, Gabby Petito, her body hadn't been found yet. So there was no crime. There was really not a lot for them to go off of. So they couldn't arrest Brian Laundrie. That's what we're hearing from Northport Police. Jim, they're still looking for Brian Laundrie, the FBI now taking over this case. Here in Northport, though, you'll see it spreading on social media. The city says that they're going to have to remove the memorial that people in this community came far and wide to build this memorial for Gabby Petito over by City Hall. Well, the city says the rain and the wet weather has caused them to move that memorial, and a lot of people are talking about having a permanent place to remember Gabby Petito here in Florida. Jim?